It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Rise and shine, baby. Just kidding, it's already noon and I'm in a rush to finish off a few repairs so I can have an awesome weekend. Let's go. I'm starting out with the electric heater of a BBQ, which constantly drops out and is just super annoying to use. It's got this little switch here to make sure it only turns on when it's inserted into the casing, which definitely makes sense, but it's broken. I open up the case with a triangular screwdriver that I got for this. You can see here that indeed the switch has come loose, and as it's normally open, it disconnects the power. So I slap a bit of tape on the switch, jam it back in and order a new BBQ online, because I already electrocuted myself last year. Stepping it down a bit, I'm now looking at this DMX controller, which has got a wobbly connection in the back. It's only 12 watts, so it's cool, I can touch. Ow! The controller is designed to be mounted in a rack only, but because I didn't have one, it was always laying on the connections. This wore out the fine thread of the extremely thin nut, which experienced quite a lot of stress. Exactly like me when I was trying to find the right replacement nut in 5 different hardware and car part stores. I finally gave up and ordered one online to get this thing off my workbench. Using some liquid moly and a shiny new and bigger nut, I can now tighten the connector again, reconnect the wires, close the case and send the whole thing off into storage. Speaking of storage, I need to get this big piece of metal into that case, which will serve as a temporary method of storage and transportation. This thing is an amplifier and with around 40 kilograms, it's a massive unit. Because it's too big for this already oversized case, I need to throw in some more wood in the front in order to make it fit. I cut 2 pieces to the right length and screw them in. Once they are in position, I sink in the screws to get a flush surface. I then lift the amp into the case, throw down my lamp and take a break to catch some breath after the amp got stuck. Once it's in, I take out the grid in the back so we can access the cables and use some big screws to get it into its final position. I then taped some plastic shielding to the front and the back to deflect any incoming beer splashes. I'm going to build a really nice custom case for this, but for now, this will do the job. Now that we got the amp sorted out, let's move over to the speakers. The speakers broke and I already did most of the work to repair them, but they were laying around on my project desk for the past few weeks. Because today is Fix Your Shit Day, I'm finally taking the last steps and gluing the new foam. I'm also making a detailed video about this repair and once it's finished, I'll link it up here. Make sure to check it out. Wow, that was a lot of small things in a short time, but I wanted to try out something new and fast-paced rather than slow and detailed. The whole idea of this format is to inspire you to also fix your shit that has been laying around for way too long and I hope you liked it. What do you need to fix and what has been a real pain in the ass? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe. Also check out the other projects that I will link throughout the video. See you soon!